I've always enjoyed being by the water, looking out at the water, and wondering what secrets are below. Have you had that experience? Trying to figure out what's in the ocean can be a great mystery. When you go scuba diving in deep levels, you get a glimpse of what exists under the surface. It's a whole separate world, and you can't help but think about the things that you can't see with the naked eye, or what's deep down in the depths of the ocean. What are we missing out on? What don't we know about? These questions always intrigue me, and I think you want to start with the smallest creatures. This is one of the reasons why I enjoy setting up tiny enclosures, so I can make my own tiny worlds. Welcome to Serenity Belle Outdoors. Today I have a treat for you. We will set up the Animagic Aqua Dragons Hatch and Grow Basic Tank. This is a great alternative that is budget friendly for if you want to set up some aqua dragons, which are the cousins to the sea monkeys. Let's take a look at the packaging. The first thing that you notice is that this aqua dragon habitat is a clear enclosure, so it makes for some easy viewing for this aquatic ecosystem. The contents include the enclosure tank, the eggs and the food, a feeding spoon, and also the aerator. So you have everything you need to get started. On the back, it shows the easy 1, 2, 3 steps to get started with your aquatic ecosystem. You also receive an instruction booklet and a certificate of adoption for your new aqua dragons, which I'll show in a little bit for this video. The overall packaging is very bold in color and to the point, so I think that's very helpful for shopping. Let's go ahead and unbox it and take a closer look at the contents inside. So I do notice a few differences from my prior aqua dragon tank. However, the aerator is the same. And then we have the first packet that includes the eggs. And after the eggs, we go ahead and we do the feeding. And for the feeding, we will need the feeding spoon. This one is a different color than the one in the prior Sea Dragons tank. That one had a yellow spoon. This one is orange, but it has the same measurements. And then for the food itself, the packet actually lasts a really long time because you just do a little tiny scoop for your feedings. And then we have this cute certificate of adoption for the aqua dragons. This is really nice if you do this as a stocking stuffer or a gift for a kid. It gives them a nice sense of ownership. Then we have the instruction booklet, and it boasts that it teaches you how to build, nurture, and raise aqua dragons in this Hatch and Grow Basic tank. It's as easy and simple as adding water. They also give tips on the best way to keep the aqua dragons alive, and they give those in both English and French, which I think was pretty cool. It reminds me of an English and French bulldog mix. Look at Buttercup. Once you have reviewed all your contents and are ready to do the setup for the aqua dragons, you will want to find a nice location in the house where you can keep them. The best location will be one where they can receive lots of indirect sunlight. Now that we have the tank ready, you will want to go ahead and get your water. I noticed with this lid, it already has a small opening, so that will be great for feedings and also for water refills. Once the tank evaporates a little, you can just keep on filling in the water. Okay, let's get started. Next up, I will add the egg packet and then let them settle a bit in the water before the next step. As the eggs settle in and we get ready for the next step, you think about the life cycle of the aqua dragons and how they form over time, how they start as the little bitty specks, and then after a few days you start to see movement. That's the most exciting part because there's always a wonder if they will hatch, and hopefully we will have good luck with these. Now I am going to go ahead and aerate the water just to make sure it's a lot of oxygen in there so the water will be just right for the aqua dragons. Okay, it is now 24 hours later, so it is time for us to get ready for the next step. I'm gonna take a look at the tank to see if we have any growth. None yet, but we can go ahead and add a scoop of the food for the aqua dragons. You will always want to make sure to use the measuring spoon provided because you don't want to overfeed or underfeed the aqua dragons. And I'm gonna go ahead and just sit that in there, and then I'll also aerate the tank again just to make sure food goes around and it'll get ready for our baby aqua dragons when they hatch. All right, now it has been a bit of a wait. It's 48 hours later since we first set up the tank, 24 hours since the feeding, and now it is time to take a closer look to see if any of our aqua dragon babies have hatched. I'm hoping so. This is always the part that makes me nervous. And we have specks, tiny babies. If you look really close, you can see the tiny movement, and I am really excited about it because we have a lot of little hatchlings. Look how many there are. They are actually all throughout the tank, but it's easier to focus the camera on the ones at the bottom. So I'll keep it here for a while so you can have a look. I am so happy and excited that our egg successfully hatched in only 48 hours. I found that the trick to that is to make sure they stay in a warm temperature around 80 degrees. And now we just get to watch them and see how quick they grow. When you see how tiny they are, you can't help but think about what all is in the water while you're in it, how many different forms of life that are always present. Well, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, comment, and subscribe if so. And let me know what other type of video you'd like me to do. You can also click the links above to watch more sea monkey aqua dragon videos or videos of the other pets that I have around. Thank you. Have a great day.